Hey gang, Chaley Ridge here again, Ridge Lending Group. So yesterday I recorded a fairly lengthy video regarding credit scores, some of the optimization tricks and tools that we suggest or try to educate our investor clients about. And one of the things I had failed to mention was a common question that we get, or really a resistance to pulling credit. Individuals will come to us and say, "Is it a hard pull? Can we do a soft pull?" Because they're concerned that the inquiry itself is going to potentially drop their credit score. And while overall that might be a valid concern, I wanted to record on the reality of this. There's a lot of bad information out there, misinformation, and so I'm going to dispel best I can. Keeping in mind, reminder, I am not a credit expert. I've just been doing this work for 25 years, and you pick this stuff up along the way. So an inquiry on its own is not going to drop an individual credit score by 5 points or 10 points or 20 points or whatever you've heard. That's not how it works. Inquiries for the purpose, exclusive purpose, for mortgage-related finance, you as a consumer are allowed to have as many as you want within a 45-day window. Check with the CFPB, that is the Consumer Finance Protection Bureau. You can find them online. That's where you're going to find that information. But for your shopping purposes, right, you're the consumer. Everything is really revolves around protecting the individual and the consumer. So for your purposes, if you're shopping for rates or mortgage or relationships, etc., you have that window, 45 days, to have your credit run as many times as you need to for mortgage-related finance only. An inquiry starts to become damaging to a credit score once an individual starts having their credit pulled for a multitude of reasons. So maybe a mortgage, maybe you went out and bought a new flat screen TV, you opened up a department credit score, perhaps you went and financed a car, all of this within a small-ish window of time. That's when the algorithms, those ones and zeros within the repositories that I keep talking about, the Equifax and the TransUnion and the Experian, that's when they're going to notice, and that's when a credit score can take a hit. The algorithms are assuming that this individual is about to become overextended because he or she is having credit run and potentially securing new debt for all of these different reasons. And that is the truth about inquiry. Otherwise, it's really not going to have the impact that most people think just for the purpose of mortgage-related financing. The other thing that I would mention related to this, um, if you start with a very high credit score, let's say an 800 credit score, 780 credit score, whatever it is, even if there is some impact to an inquiry or for an inquiry, it's going to be minor or inconsequential, not to the extent that it would have any impact whatsoever on your ability to qualify, or any difference whatsoever in the interest rate that you're going to be securing. Okay, so just remembering those details might be useful. Now, there may be other reasons that aren't related to what I've talked about here, that the individual needs to hold on running credit or requires a soft pull, which, by the way, we can do. We can't finish our pre-qual work and get the file actually active and ready to go until we have that hard pull done. But there, now you know. Please, as always, if you have any questions about this or anything else mortgage related, especially for investors, you can reach us a multitude of ways. Our website is ridgelendinggroup.com. You can call us toll free at 855-747-4343, 855-74-RIDGE, and you can email us info@ridgelendinggroup.com. We will be here on standby to answer whatever questions you've got.